Stepping in, Hammer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Turned on down the line. Delgado leads off second with one gone in the inning. 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
In now, Fred McGowan is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Fred McGowan
Comes set with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So digging in now, Nick Schufo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Designated hitter, Christian.
So stepping in, Christian Arroyo. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Montes is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bait.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row,
Here now is
and
our
this
final
looks like a
score.
train that's not
First
about to slow down anytime
Biscuits.
soon.
8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They let.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
And
air
now,
on the
please
show.
welcome
Tonight, an intriguing
your
matchup between the
Tennessee
Montgomery Biscuits
Smokies
and the Tennessee Smokies. Rick Padilla will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a
Leading
whip
off
in
for
the
Montgomery,
1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4 and 1 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create.
He's out. 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 3. Out. He's out. Out. 3. 4. Take the base. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Hammer. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Front door with the slider, he clips the zone for a called strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging.
Out. 3. He's out. You're out. Out. 3. Out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey
Leading up
Baisley.
for the
He got on
Smokies,
top of one and was a
the right
ground
fielder,
out victim last time.
Joey.
This game is rolling as we move into the middle innings with no score. One of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the off-balance throw.
Out. He's out. You're out.
Stepping up to the plate, Hammer.
Now batting, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Now batting, right
Digging
fielder,
in and looking for more, Manuel Hernandez. He singled his last time up. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Clem is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out. 3. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. 3. Out. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. That hit him. He's got 3. He's out.
So striding in, Hammer.
Now
He
batting,
steps in off a
number
base
2.
hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Here it comes. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather...
3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tennessee Smokies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. The stars of tomorrow get their shot
And
in the
now,
limelight
please
today
welcome
as the show's coverage of Alec Mills is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not
Leading
an
off
easy
for
thing to
Montgomery,
do, especially
the third
in
baseman.
today's game where we see
Number
teams
2.
scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either.
pitch,
This is a
7
real good
o'clock.
pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the
Batting
middle.
second,
Yeah, watch your
The
lips
center
right
fielder.
there, Dan. Sent it back
Pedro
right where it came from.
Beltran.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Striding into the box, Ray
Batting third,
Machado. And as
the
you take a
catcher.
look at the splits here,
Ray
he's actually better against
Machado.
right-handed pitching this season. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground.
Come on.
There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the...
That's ball four. First base. Three. Out. Three. Out. He's straight. Ball four. Take the base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Frank
The bat.
Montes. 2
The
hits
left
and 8
fielder.
tries for the series.
Montez.
2-1, here it is. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. Stepping in, Hammer. He
Now
reached
batting.
on a single in his
Number
first
2.
try. Here comes the first pitch. Line to
Round
the
it,
right
round it, find the
side.
ball.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now at the plate, Pedro Beltran. He'll look to
The
bounce
center
back
fielder,
after
number
striking
27.
out his last time up.
Pedro.
Yeah, Matty, big time
Beltran.
K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning.
Three. Ball four. Take the base. Out. That hit him. First base. Out. Three. He's out. Three. He's safe. Out.
Into the box now, Gilberto
Now batting.
Jimenez.
The center fielder, Gilberto Jimenez.
Down the third baseline. Hammer. Throw gets him 2 down.
Play ball. Out.
Leading off the inning, Hammer,
Leading
as
off,
they'll look to
Montgomery.
get something going here
The
and
third
even this
baseman.
game up.
Number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. Out. He's out. Out. Three. Out.
At the plate, Hammer. In his
Now
last
batting.
at-bat, he popped
Number
out in
2.
foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing. try to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Play ball. Out. 3. Heat base. 3. Take out. You're out. 3. Out. Heat base. Out. Take out.
Into the box now. Hammer.
Now
2
batting.
hits in 4
Number
attempts
2.
to this point. Here's the first pitch.
D-Ride.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 bases. Now in the box, Hammer. There are
Now
2
batting.
gone and the possible
Number 2.
go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
The set and the 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues.
Right here.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
Yeah, I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at
The
home.
center fielder, number 27.
So a big
Pedro
spot here, and stepping in,
Beltran.
Pedro Beltran, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Fans are final
Yeah,
line
you see,
score.
he finishes
First
with a
for the
3-hit game,
victorious Smokies.
including a
2
double.
runs
He
on
can feel
14
good about
hits.
that, and
No
we
errors. They
can feel
left
good
a
about giving him
boatload of runs.
And a change coming up here defensively as we'll have a new shortstop enter the game now.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Out. 3. Out. Take out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. You're out. Out. Take out. 3.
Now at the plate, Hammer. He'll lead things
Leading
off here
off
in this
for Montgomery,
one-run
The
contest.
shortstop, number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Hit back up the middle. Worth has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. Out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Now
Joey
batting,
Baisley.
right fielder.
0 for 1 for him here in
Joey
this one.
Baisley.
Davis stands at first with 1 out.
Two.
Ground towards short. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive it back.
He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out.
Digging in now, Hammer.
The batter, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Play ball. He's out. That hit him. He's got first. He's safe. Out. 3. You're out. 3. Out.
So striding forward now David
batting,
Matlock.
the second
He got on
baseman,
top of one and was
David
a ground out victim last
Matlock.
time. Line drives. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Let's play ball. He's out. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Ready once again, Hammer. Third trip
Leading
to the
off
plate
for
for him here
Montgomery,
tonight. 0 for
the
2
shortstop.
at this point.
Number 2.
The pitch. Liner towards second, and this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my
The third
last
baseman,
AB.
number 4.
He comes through in the clutch.
Rock. Eddie.
Shot towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he is in there.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in, Bobby Willett.
Now
3
batting,
at-bats
left
for him in
field.
this one, all ending
Bobby
with him going down on
Willett.
strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in and
Now
ready for
batting,
another
the
shot,
first
Chris
baseman.
Adamson.
Chris Adamson.
Pickoff move to second,
He's safe.
and he'll get back in safely. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like
Play ball. 3. Out. He's out.
now at the plate, David Matlock.
The batter,
Bases
number
are
2.
empty here with 2
Second
men out.
baseman, David Matlock.
Side. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0
is
the
our final
final.
line score.
Montgomery
First for the
jumped out to an
victorious
early lead in the first. And the game's future stars are on
And
display
now,
as
please
minor league
welcome
baseball comes your
Joe
way on the show.
Montgomery
Ought to be a good one
Biscuits.
here between the Birmingham Barons and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andrew Kittredge, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
He's out. 4-4. Take your base. 3. Out.
Ready now, Hammer. As we take a
Batting
look there
second.
at the difference in his
The third
numbers
baseman.
between June and
Number 2.
July. First pitch on its way.
D-Rod.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup?
Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. He's out. You're out. Out.
Digging in to try it again,
The catcher,
Eric
number
Major.
34.
He drew a walk his
Eric.
first time up.
Major.
Here now the 2-2.
1.
Ground ball to third. Camp. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0. Digging in, Hammer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those.
Out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's safe. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's out. You're out. Out. He's out.
Digging in, Hammer. No hits to this point.
Number 2.
Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts?
3. He's out. 3.
Digging in once again, Hammer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Line hard. Foul. Sheehan has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping into the box, Ray Machado. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Line to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting,
Ji-Man Choi the next hit as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Palmeiro is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Stepping up now Fred McGowan, and we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So last chance here, and stepping in Johnny Delgado, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Perez going back, still going back. Ball game. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Montgomery Biscuits, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show. And
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
now at the plate, Hammer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Montgomery, the third baseman, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike 1. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league.
Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 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 He's out. You're out.
Into the box, Matt Perez. And he's just
Leading
hoping
off
for
for
something to
Birmingham,
go his way in this
the
one.
left fielder.
And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Perez.
He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Hammer. Barehanded pickup. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him.
Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in for his second
The
at-bat,
bat.
Hammer. He got
Number
on top
2.
of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Velasmil leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Line drive to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors. And
3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. He's out. 3. You're out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hammer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Count is 2-1.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so, so I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Pedro Beltran. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Deardorff. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Fred McGowan. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. At the plate, Juan Palmero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Palmero.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Hammer. With the bare hand. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a phenomenal stop. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hammer. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors. And so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hammer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. Palmeiro over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Let's play ball. 3 out. 4-4. Take your base.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Biscuits took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Julian Escobedo earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Carson Fulmer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
They left 13 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham.
Play ball. Out.
Striding in, Mark Zuniga comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Mark Zuniga.
Grounder down the line at third. 2-2. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right now.
Now to the plate, Hammer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Machado.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Campos backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
The first baseman,
Hammer is off of first with 2 away. High and deep to straightaway right. Medeiros going back on it at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Keep stay. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie
Batting
Marte,
seven.
as he'll
The
look to
center
bring
fielder.
home that tying run from
Ozzie
second with a base hit into the
Marte.
outfield. Drive to left. Adamson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively.
Play ball. He's out. Out. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Ready for another chance. Donnie
Now
Medeiros.
batting.
He got
Right
on top
fielder.
of one and was a ground out
Donnie
victim last time.
Medeiros.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Play ball. He's out.
Stepping into the box,
Now
Hammer.
batting.
He singled and
Number
scored
2.
in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Hutchinson leads off first with one away. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one, and he is out on the tag. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4. And Montgomery's out in front here, 2-1.
Play ball. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. Out. He's out. You're out.
Now batting, Hammer.
Now
A
batting.
hit in 2 tries
Number
for him
2.
so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Play ball. Out. Out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. He's out.
Settling in now, Hammer. He's got a hit
Now
in
batting.
3 at-bats to this
Number 2.
point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the
Now
plate,
batting,
Ray Machado,
catcher.
runner in scoring
Ray
position with 2 gone.
Machado.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ready with the 2-0. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hammer is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality.
3. Keep base. Ball 4, take your base. Out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Out. 3.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's one-run game comes to
Here
an
now is
end,
our
6-5,
final
the final.
First for the
Montgomery
victorious
Biscuits
Montgomery
jumped
Biscuits.
ahead in the 7th
6
inning and
runs,
never
11
gave
hits,
the lead back.
no errors. They
Patrick
left 13
Coyle
men
earns
on
his
base.
3rd win of the year in relief. Johnny
Time of the ball
Marshall
game, 3
hammers down the
hours and
save,
22
his
minutes.
7th of the campaign. So that's a